Morning to all. Today we're discussing about one of the important examination point of view question mark. So it is belongs to fifth unit. So we need a 2 or 3 classes enough to completion of our syllabus. After that, I want to give the important questions like unit wise. You only put a focus on those questions enough for the examination point of view. So when you filter the entire syllabus of web technologies, approximately 10 to 15 questions are very important. So when you put a focus, lot of focus on those 10 to 15 questions, enough for your preparation, enough for your examination point of view. So in the part of important questions, today I want to take one of the important examination and compulsory question in the WT question paper is XML. Write a short note on XML. Write a short note on XML. Second question. Differentiate XML and HTML. Second question. Differentiate XML and HTML. Question number 3. Write about the basic structure of XML. The basic structure of XML means from today class, there are chance to 3 questions. Number 1, write a short note on XML. Differentiate XML and HTML. And third question is called write about the structure or basic structure of XML. So very, very important class, ma. Please take reviews up to you realize. If you have the doubts, please put a message in our group. I will give and I will explain once again about this topic. I have to explain very, very, very slow. There is no hurry. So take the every information carefully. It is possible to write some more in the examination point of view. So basically looking here, by using this title, extensible markup language. HTML means what? Hypertext markup language. Means what? You have to include something. You have to include something into the location, into the page, into the one kind of area. So you have to include, you have to insert the particular data or information by using some kind of tags. Markup language means it is a script, it is a language which is taken by the tags. We have to implement the information, we have to include the information, we have to modify the information by using the tags. Means HTML using the tags, XML using the tags. But in the HTML, we have already tags are implemented. But in the XML, there is no tags. Depend on user choice, user only define the tags. For example, I want to prepare the data about student. Means you have to take the tag of student. I have to express my feelings about employee. Means you should the tag is employee tag. Means depend on situation, the user will be provide some user defined tags. సందర్భాన్ని బట్టి యూజర్ ఏం చేస్తారండి తను ప్రిపేర్ చేసే డేటా పైనే ట్యాగ్స్ ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తాడు. I want to prepare my data. My means yourself student, myself is employee. I have to prepare employee tag. You have to prepare student tag. I will explain the one example. There is no problem. Very easy to understand. But anyway, first of all, in this class, we will be discussing about what is XML, what is the cause of XML, what is the concept of XML, and what is the difference between the HTML and XML, and also basic structure of XML with example. 5 plus 5 plus 5 is equal 15. 15 లో ఖచ్చితంగా 2 క్వశ్చన్ వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉందండి. సో ప్లీజ్ బి కేర్ఫుల్ అబౌట్ దిస్ టాపిక్. So I in that second slide, I'm giving the first line is there. XML stands for extensible markup language, much like HTML. Means the properties of the HTML always having the same like a HTML. There also you have to prepare HTML documents with the tags are there. Here also you have to prepare the particular information data with related by using tags. There are also tags, here also tags. But there is already predefined is there, already implemented is there. Here there is no tags. You only prepare your own choice. I will explain with the example is there. I am taking here. Markup language means the language which contains tags. Just I told. Markup language. Markup means you have to include something. You have to include some content. The include, the insert, the adding, or the implementation taken by the special element is called tags. XML depends on from and to tags. Actually, this is not important, is there? Depend on situation from. Why? Because I have to store my data. I have to transfer my data. Looking carefully, all of you. This point is very important, ma. This point is very important. Why? Because XML was designed to store the data and transport the data. Transport means one location to another location. From source to destination. From destination to source. And the meaning is we need two locations, two persons, two computers. After storing the data, it will be transferred or transmit from one location to another location. The time we depend on from tag and to tag. Based on this knowledge, I have to write this one. XML depends on from and to tags. XML was designed to store and transport data. HTML designed for what? HTML designed for create the web pages. Create the web pages. Here is what? XML for what? Storing the data, transport the data from one location to another. XML is called as self-descriptive language because why this is called? What are the important future interview question mark? Why XML is called as self-descriptive language? Means it has sender information, receiver information, heading, and message body. Means you can write your own way. You should implement your own way. Make calls and data ni make calls na vidhanga implement chesukochu. For example, I want to prepare the data about student is there. So student means what? Student name is there, roll number, address, class, course, marks, average, total, depend on your choice. No, sir, I am taking only 3 fields are possible. Student name, student class, student mobile, enough. Depend on user choice, we can implement how much data is possible that only you implemented. Based on this advantage, we can simply call it as XML is self-descriptive language. XML simplifies data sharing, transport, platform changes, data availability, etc., etc. Yes, we can share the data between the one-to-one, one-to-many is possible. transfer the data from one location to another location. Platform changes. Yes, XML run in the Firefox, Microsoft Edge, Internet Explorer, depend on your choice. Means we can run any kind of application about XML into various platforms. And data availability, which data you want, any kind of data is possible to implement. XML is a markup language and file format for storing the data, transmitting the data, and reconstructing the data. You can change something, you can modify. This kind of facilities having this kind of language, XML. And here I am taking some small differences between the two languages. Both are markup language, but some difference is there. So what is different is there? In the first point, as you know, HTML stands for hypertext transfer language or markup language. So we need this HTML for what? Creation of web pages. This is for what? Storing the data, transfer the data from one location to another location. It contains predefined tags, just I told. Or మనకి tags ఉంటాయండి. For example, basically, in the HTML document include the three main tags. HTML tag compulsory, body tag compulsory, and head tag is compulsory. ఈ మూడు ఉండాలండి. సో ఎవరు ఇస్తారు? HTML only build itself. HTML having itself only. There is no need to apply, no need to include, already implemented. Are ఉంటాయని అందులో. But in this, there is no tags. You only prepare. Depend on situation, depend on data. It is used to design the web pages, just I told. It is used to store and transfer the data. It is used to display the data in styles as per user choice. By using cascading style sheets and JavaScript, we can modeling, we can designing the particular web page into style format, various style sheets, style formats. But it is only for carrying the data and transfer the data from one location to another. It is a scripting language to include any type of content like a text data, image, text and image, everything is possible in the HTML. But here is, it is purely self-descriptive. Sorry for this one. There is a descriptive or descriptive. Sorry for this. Descriptive. It is a purely self-descriptive language because we must define own tags, depend on data, depend on situation. Come to next slide here. It is a mission readable language. Very careful is there. Why? Because we have to design the web page in the platform of web browser. The web browser depend on W3, www, World Wide Web. But here is a both human and machine readable language. Why? Because user interaction is very important. But here also user interaction is there. But every kind of operation taken by the computer. It is a machine readable language. It is a both human and machine readable language. It is a platform and language independent language. It is also platform and language independent language. You can use any kind of language. You can use any kind of platform. From anywhere, from any language, you can simply implement or design any kind of data in the both languages. In the 8th point, we can save the file with extension is .html. For example, Tara.html, automatically the web page of Tara will be displayed or designed or prepared. But here is .xml, Tara.xml. So this is called extension file of XML and HTML. So this 8 points enough for the 5 marks. This is called as differentiate between or differentiate XML and HTML. So read carefully, maybe chance in the examination point of view. Then come to next is a very, very important question is called structure of XML. So when you carefully observe this slide, I think nobody can understand primarily. There is no difficult, very, very easy compared to HTML. So XML code is very easy way, easy coding language compared to HTML. Here, looking carefully here. But this is called common. నేను ఇప్పుడు మీకు ప్రాక్టికల్ గా చేసి చూపిస్తానన్నా ఏమి ఇబ్బంది లేదు. Here looking. It is called open the tag question mark XML version is called the double quotation 1.0. Means we have to run our code into the version is called 1.0. Encoding is called UTF/8 double quotation and question mark and close the tag. This is called as header file. మీరు C++లో కానీ జావాలో కానీ హెడర్ ఫైల్ ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేస్తారో కోడింగ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ప్రోగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మీరు హెడర్ ఫైల్ ఎలా ఇస్తారో అలాగే ప్రతి కోడ్కి ప్రతి XML కోడ్కి మీరు ఈ హెడర్ ఫైల్ కానీ బిగినింగ్ ఫైల్ కానీ ఇవ్వాల్సిందే. సో XML version is equal 1.0 encoding UTF/8 question mark close the tag. This is called as where we should run our code in the version. Is clear, no? So this is called root, beginning with the root. This is called child one. In the child one, I am taking subchild and close the child tag, subchild tag, and close the child one tag. Next, child two tag. In that one, again I am taking the subchild, so tag is there, and close the subchild tag. Then close the child two. Then close the root. Here, there is no difficulty. I will explain once again is there. For example, this is called Tara. The root tag is called Tara. Is clear? Tara means lot of departments is there. Lot of branches are there. Lot of courses are there. Students are there. Lecturers are there. And non-teaching staff is there. Means when I am taking Tara here, the child one may be student. For example, I am taking Tara lo em chestarandi oka branch తీసుకుంటున్నాను ఏంటది student. So in the root Tara, the child one is called student. ఇప్పుడు స్టూడెంట్ లో సబ్ చైల్డ్ ఏమవుతుందంటే స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్ కావచ్చు, స్టూడెంట్ రోల్ నంబర్ కావచ్చు, స్టూడెంట్ అడ్రస్ కావచ్చు, స్టూడెంట్ మార్క్స్ కావచ్చు, స్టూడెంట్స్ యావరేజ్ కావచ్చు, టోటల్ కావచ్చు. సో ఐఎమ్ రైటింగ్ హియర్ ఎస్ నేమ్ ఆర్ స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ రాహుల్. క్లోజ్ ద ఎస్ స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్. నెక్స్ట్ లుకింగ్ కేర్ఫుల్లీ, మీకు ఇబ్బంది అనిపిస్తే ఇలా రాస్తారండి. You should write like this also. For example, I am writing here subchild 1. ఏంటన్నది student name Raju or Rahul. Close the student name. Next child, next ఏమొస్తుందండి, you should write subchild 1, subchild 2, 3, 4, 5, depend on you. Depend on user choice. Next, child 1 close. The child 2 student అయిపోయారండి. Next time వస్తుంది faculty. I am taking faculty here. In the faculty, I am writing here faculty name, employee name or faculty name. I am writing here, for example, my name is Krishna is there. I am writing Krishna is there. And close the employee name or faculty name. Beginning the employee name, closing the employee name, or beginning the faculty name, closing the faculty name. After that, మళ్ళీ faculty mobile number, faculty address, faculty designation, faculty department, ఇలా మీరు రాసుకుంటూ పోవడమే. How much you want to include? That only is implementing. Okay, that I'm writing here, for example, okay, మీకు స్ట్రక్చర్ రావాలి కాబట్టి నేను రాస్తున్నానండి. There is no difficult. మీరు ప్రతి ఫీల్డ్ ని ఓపెన్ చేస్తారు, క్లోజ్ చేస్తారు, ఓపెన్ చేస్తారు, క్లోజ్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ చైల్డ్ 1 స్టూడెంట్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తారు, చైల్డ్ 1 క్లోజ్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఓపెన్ చేస్తారు, ఫ్యాకల్టీ క్లోజ్ చేస్తారు. This is called opening stack, these are closing stack. So closing stack taken by the slash, then close the tara, means root. So root tag లో ఏముంటాయి మామూలుగా? child 1, child 2, child 3, child 4 up to child n is there. After that, close the root. These called structure of the XML is there. Very simple. But every code will be taken by the header file is called like this. So without this implemented, we not execute the code or program in the XML is there. It's clear, no? I am taking a simple example here. This is called simple example. So how to create the XML document? For example, first I am taking, open the notepad. మీరు ఏం చేస్తారండి? ఫస్ట్ మీరు ప్రోగ్రామ్స్లోకి వెళ్ళాలి, ప్రోగ్రామ్స్లో యాక్సెసరీస్కి వెళ్ళాలి, అక్కడ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ ఉంటుంది. లేకపోతే ఏం చేస్తారు? యు సింప్లీ టైప్ ద నోట్ ప్యాడ్ ఇన్ ద సెర్చ్, ఆటోమేటికలీ నోట్ ప్యాడ్ విల్ బి డిస్ప్లేడ్. ఓకేనా? ఆ నోట్ ప్యాడ్లో మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? యూ షుడ్ టైప్ దిస్ కోడ్. ఎలా చేస్తారండి? కాలేజ్ రూట్ 1, root here. In the place of root, I am taking college. It is Tara College. And child 1 goes to student. In that one, subchild is the name is Karthik. Close the name. Subchild 2. Enter roll number. Close the roll number and close the child 1 tag. Next, open the child 2 tag. Enter faculty. So name of the faculty, Krishna is there, and close the tag. Department, computer science, close the department and close the faculty tag and close the college tag. This is called as how to implement the XML code in the document. After typing is over in the notepad, you save the title with the extension of .xml on desktop. Are you clear? I repeat once again here. In the notepad, మీరు ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తారండి? డెస్క్టాప్ లో ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉంటుంది, ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ లో యాక్సెసరీస్ ఉంటాయి, యాక్సెసరీస్ లో మీరు నోట్ ప్యాడ్ చూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. లేని పక్షంలో యూ సింప్లీ ఇన్ ద సెర్చ్ బటన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, లుకింగ్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ, ఐ am go to here. For example, this is called search. Here I am taking the notepad. Here is a notepad. Here is there, no? This is called notepad. Automatically, notepad window was displayed. మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏం చేయాలి? You should write the entire code like this. ఎలా చేస్తారండి? You should type like this. College. It is a root. It is a child 1 means student. Subchild 1, name of the student, roll number of the student. Next, close the child 1 tag. Next, child 2, and faculty. Name of the faculty, close the faculty, and department, close the department, and close the faculty here, and close the college here. This is called notepad. మీరు ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తారు? టైప్ చేశారు, కోడ్ టైప్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? You should apply one title to the document. That time, look all of you, click the file button. Here, you go to save button. Click the file button. Go to the save button. You should choose the desktop. Type, look here. For example, I am giving the title is called Tara. Tara.xml. మీకు ఏం చేస్తారంటే సేవ్ యాజ్ టైప్ ఈస్ ఆల్ ఫైల్స్ అని తీసుకోండి. సేవ్ యాజ్ టైప్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఆల్ ఫైల్స్. ఫైల్ నేమ్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ tara.xml and click the save button. Automatically మీ డాక్యుమెంట్ డెస్క్టాప్ లో సేవ్ అవుతుంది. ఎలా సేవ్ అవుతుందండి? తారా విత్ నేమ్ ఇస్ తారా. Then minimize this button or window. Then you go to like this. For example, this is called desktop is there, no? The desktop, then automatically it was displayed on desktop as browser icon. Browser icon. Very careful is there. For example, where is my home page? Okay, there is no home page. For example, ఈ స్క్రీన్ తీసుకుందామండి. Okay, minimize this one, minimize this one. Here, search about here. Here, Tara is there, no? Yes, this is called as Tara icon is there. So when they click on this Tara icon, automatically we have to display our XML code. Here, then click on the saved file, then it is represented a result as a document. For example, మీ డెస్క్టాప్ పైన క్లిక్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తారండి? సో ఇలా వచ్చేస్తుందండి. So you should write here, for example, like this. Look all of you. Here, it is called root. College is there, student is there, then name is the student name, roll number, faculty, ఇవన్నీ వస్తాయండి. వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తారు? Then you can simply minimize the data. How it is possible here? You go to Tara icon here and minimize this one. Automatically your data will be captured. Your data will be captured. It's clear, no? So this is called as how to structuring, how to design the XML document is there. For example, look here, all of you. I want to capture my faculty is possible. I want to capture my student information is possible. I have to capture my total college information is possible. So this is called as, so how to structuring, how to designing, how to capturing the data in the XML. So listen carefully. If you have any doubts, miss, you can clarify. I hope so all of you get a wonderful information from this class. Thank you very much.